My name is Sara Nichols. I am a vision rehabilitation therapy assistant currently, but I'm in the master's degree program at UMass Boston to become an actual vision rehabilitation therapist. I am a registered nurse. I graduated nursing school 6 years ago when I was 26. And right after nursing school is when I lost my eyesight. So I was never able to practice as a nurse in the capacity that I wanted to. And I was searching for a new career when I came to the training center. I was searching for something that would be worthwhile, meaningful, and still in that helping profession that I was striving for all through my life. So I was a white cane user about, I don't even know what percent, only when I went on airplanes, is the only time I used my white cane. And I did find that I was tripping over stones here in Portland. We have red brick sidewalks that are really pretty, but they aren't always even. So I had an orientation and mobility instructor, and she taught me how to navigate with a white cane, including how to ride the bus here in Portland. She introduced me to technology around it, including an app that is so helpful for, I could type in, get me to the post office, and it would tell me on my iPhone which bus to take, what time to be at the bus stop, which bus stop, and how to get there. I can just press go, and it will instruct me. So when I came to the rehabilitation program, I was unable to use a computer in a functional way. I had some Zooming capabilities on an old PC that I had, and I really couldn't functionally use the internet. I couldn't even dream of writing a paper. But I came to the program, and my main focus was technology. And I ended up getting about 9 hours a week in technology instruction. And I first started by learning JAWS. So JAWS is a screen reader, and it helps, so it'll read the text on the screen, and I can navigate using the keyboard without a mouse. And I actually just wrote a paper yesterday, a 3-page paper, and it only took me like 2.5 hours. So through working with the IRIS Network and the training center, I felt this expansion of my bubble. I kind of felt like I was getting in this pattern of not really going to too many places that were further than a mile's walk from my house. And by being introduced to the bus system and other modes of transportation, I felt like my bubble increased. So I felt this immediate value from learning just skills and like learning the confidence too of carrying myself as a visually impaired woman. So prior to coming to the IRIS Network, I felt like I was living in a world where everything seemed more difficult. And then I came and I learned and I gained confidence, and I feel like I became a much more confident visually impaired woman. And really it just opened my eyes to all of the possibilities that a visually impaired person has in today's day and age with technology and skills around the house and navigational skills, where life didn't have to be as difficult as I was living it. It's so important for the IRIS Network to have the funding that they need in order to have success stories such as mine. Without the IRIS Network, I wouldn't have a job right now. I wouldn't have the technology skills that I have. I wouldn't have this bigger bubble. So I just don't see individuals such as myself getting those services without the IRIS Network.